And hello, everyone. It is your girl, Tish Dinkins, CEO and founder of Paintiza LLC, where we help corporations, small businesses, and business professionals improve employee performance and boost morale through team building art events. Welcome to another super duper episode of Live Painting with Tish. I'm so excited to be with you all on another fabulous Friday. So shout out to all my women out there around the world who are tuning in live as well as watching the replay. Today is International Women's Day, I believe, and I believe this is Women's Month or whatever is titled. So shout out to my females out there. Of course, thank you to all my men that are tuning in as well and providing support to your girl and what we're doing out here on these social media streets. I have an exciting painting that I want to do for you guys today, but before we get started with that, with the introduction on the technique as well as the colors, I do want to talk to you guys briefly. So, those of you that know me personally outside of the social media realms, especially those that are in my immediate circle, associates, family, friends, you know that since I was a little girl, I've always loved art. Art has always been my number one love, art and music, but basically art since I was a toddler. And so this is a wonderful thing that I love to do. This brings me joy. But outside of that, I want to clue you in on really why I'm so passionate about sharing all these techniques and just spending this creative time with you because back years ago, especially right before COVID and during COVID, your girl was going through some challenges, as we all do. But it was by happenstance that I reintroduced myself to art and literally the transformation that it provided in my life as a result of being able to utilize this art to overcome those challenges, whether it's been physical challenges, any tragedies that I've suffered, and just a way to deal with stress. You have no, well, I'm telling you, if you didn't know, being creative and having creative outlets is so nourishing and therapeutic for your soul. And so, over the next few weeks, in addition to actually showing you these challenges, I'm going to be sharing with you in a little more depth as far as how we can channel whatever we're going through mentally, physically, emotionally, even spiritually, how we can channel all of that negative energy and the things that are just weighing us down, channel it creatively to get to the other side, to get to a place of peace, a place of serenity, a place of happiness. So I really want to make sure that I stress that with you guys. And so, without making this a long, drawn out speech, if you will, I just really want to make sure I throw that out there. And so, this explains my excitement, why I love doing these week after week with you guys. And like I said, as we go along in this journey together, I will be sharing more tips and tricks and just really talking to you guys and really encouraging you to find creative ways to get rid of negativity to get to your positive place, because when we're in a positive place, we can soar. We can soar to new heights and we can actually live the life that we truly deserve. So, now that I got the soapbox part out of the way, let's go ahead and introduce you to what we're going to be doing today on this episode. But before we do that, let me go ahead and adjust these cameras. So as usual, on the main camera, I have my Facebook family. Hello. I have my LinkedIn family. Hello. I have my Twitch family. Hello. And I have my YouTube gang. Hello. And then on the upper camera here, I got my Instagram peeps. What's up, Instagram peoples? My day ones over there. I would be remiss if I didn't shout you guys out. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust these cameras, and we're going to go ahead and get started with this with today's episode. So let's go ahead and adjust this camera here so you can see what's going on. Let's see. Let me have to scoot that a little bit. Okay, hopefully that is in frame enough for you guys. All right, and let's come over here and let me wave to the people on Instagram. Hello. Let's bring you guys down so you can see. Okay. Let's see, bring it down a little more. Okay. Hello, welcome in. Thank you guys. I'm adjusting my camera here on Instagram. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. Okay. All right. So today what we're going to do is known as a balloon dip. So as you can see here, I have a pretty large canvas here. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is a 16 by 20 canvas, and I'm going to hold it up here. So what I have done is pre-prepped it with some green lines here, two different greens. The lighter green is a Viridian acrylic green by Artist Loft, and then the darker green is Hooker's Green by Artist Loft. So what I have done is I have put these lines on here to simulate grass or flower stems, because with the balloon dip, we're going to simulate in an abstract fashion, we're going to simulate a field of flowers. So this should be pretty exciting. So I just took a paintbrush and I just put random green stripes here on the canvas, and I let it dry because I didn't want the wet paint to interfere with our balloon dips. So I'm going to put this back on the, hopefully you guys on Instagram saw that. Okay, so we're going to put this back down on our table. And so the idea, let me move this phone case. So the idea of the balloon dip is that I have some little plastic sheets here. I'm going to pour different colors in a puddle on my plastic sheet here on top of each other. And then I have two different balloons here. I have this small semi-deflated balloon, and then I have a more of a fresh, larger, medium-sized balloon here. I'm thinking I'm going to use this for the leaves. I haven't 100% decided yet, so we'll figure that out as we go. But I'm definitely going to use the larger balloon. So with the balloon dip, the technique calls for you to take the balloon and dip it down in your puddle of paint, and then you're going to turn around and you're going to dip the paint on the canvas with the balloon. And because of the way the balloon is structured and the amount of pressure that you use, the dips a lot of times will simulate flowers or petals of flowers. So that is the look that we're going for, some abstract flower type patterns. And so hopefully the composition will simulate a field of flowers. Like I said, that's why I have the green strips here on the canvas. So now in true Tish fashion, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the colors. Now, forewarning, I do have a lot of colors here because I don't have very much left. Plus, I want to give it a variety. I want the flowers to have a variety of different colors, shades, and tones and hues. So I'm going to go ahead and try to introduce all these colors rapidly. And then we're going to go ahead and get started with the actual technique. And so, like I was saying earlier, the actual process of creating the artwork itself is the most enjoyable part. Of course, the finished product gives you joy, but it's the process of creating, actually going through the transformation of de-stressing, of trying to attain that moment of peace and serenity and calm. That is the main idea of going through the creative process. So I want you to keep that in mind while we're creating this painting, okay? So all of these colors are, of course, from my favorite, one of my favorite brands, Deco Art, the Fluid Art Ready to Pour acrylic paints. So we have some coral here. We have a little bit of lavender. I also have some blue violet. We have this really light, beautiful pink here. We have some neon pink. We have some lemon or light yellow. Let's see, we have a little of this purple neon, so that should be fun. And then last but not least, we have some emerald green. And like I said, I will probably use this to simulate leaves. I'm not 100% sure right now. We're winging it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and puddle these colors in no particular order. I'm just going to take some colors. I'm just going to randomly make some puddles here with the colors. Okay, so that was the light pink. We'll do a little of this purple. And I'm not sure if this is actually on camera or not, but it's not 100% necessary that you see it. The main goal is to just see the actual dips on the canvas. Let's see, let's do some neon pink. Ooh, and I thought I had got this top off. Okay, neon pink. And like I said, I'm just doing different puddles and putting the colors on top of each other. Let's see. Do a little coral. And then I'm going to put some yellow on top. So we're going to start with these colors. And then we're going to go from there. We may switch it up and use some of the other colors. Let's get some yellow. Oops. And I love creating these color palettes, being able to mix and match light colors with dark colors. It's just something about seeing these colors combined that just brings me joy and peace. I just love it. Okay, so we have a few puddles down. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the balloon and we're going to dip it. I'm going to smash it. I don't know if you guys on Instagram can see, but I'm going to smash the balloon in the puddle. Okay, so you can see it there. And we're going to go ahead and start smashing them on our canvas. So we're going to start here, smash that down. Okay. All right, so far so good. Okay, we're gonna dip it in the paint again. Okay, you can see it has all those colors there. And I like the variation of, so here we have some of the pink coral and yellow, and we have more of the purples and light pink on these. So I'm loving the different variations that we're getting. Okay, let's dip that here again. Okay, I'm showing guys. Let's dip it here and here. Okay, let's get some more paint. And you just lightly press down. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use another puddle here. Oh, I love that. It has like a lot of the coral on there. So that should give us a different, oh, there we go. Yes, that is lovely. Okay, let's dip some more. Okay. Right. Okay, let's get some more paint. And like I said, I'm just randomly pressing down in different areas. Let's get a little more paint. You can, depending on how much paint you put down, you can get 2 to 3 good presses before you have to re-dip. So I'm going to dip some in this space up here as well. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and go to our last one here to get some fresh paint. Okay. Okay, get some down at the bottom. Roll this around. Okay, and there. Okay, so I'm going to do one, maybe 2 more puddles over here with a slight variation of colors and try to fill in some gaps. And then I may try to squeeze in a few little leaves. How are we on time? Okay, we're good. We're good on time. So we're going to try, let's try this neon purple. We didn't do any of this maroon. Let's get some maroon. Let's get some of this lavender and then put some yellow in there. Come on, lavender. Come on down. There we are. Okay. And let's get some more yellow. I hope you guys are doing well on this wonderful Friday. Hope you have an amazing weekend planned. And as usual, thank you guys for tuning in. Okay. All right. So let's get to dipping. Let's do a few more. Okay. So just pick some random spots here. Okay, I'm loving the contrast that the maroon is giving. Okay, try to fill in some of these areas. Okay. Oh, did that again. That was kind of. Okay, let's see if we can get a mix of some of these. Okay, I think this is good for now. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add a few little green areas in here. So we can, let's see, let's kind of fill that in. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to get a little green. Okay. Add a little purple and then put some yellow in it. Just a little yellow, not much, to give it a contrast. Let's see, come on, purple. Okay. And then a little yellow. Okay, I don't know if I'm still in the camera or not. There's one thing I gotta get better at is being cognizant of the camera when I'm painting. I'm so enthralled in the creative process that I kind of tune everything else out, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to take our smaller balloon now, and instead of dipping directly in there, I'm just going to roll it on the side. Let's see. Actually, I probably put a little too much purple because it's more purple than green. Let's see, let's pour a little more green on here. Okay, there we are. Okay, so let's get more of that green. Okay, so we're gonna kind of roll this in between to see if we can get some petal action. Okay. Okay, I love it. I love it. It's giving it a good contrast. It's giving us some dark. Let's see, let's get a little bit more of that green. Okay. Let's roll it. Oh, I'm loving this. This is beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's get a little bit more. Try to fill in a few more areas, and then we're going to call it good. Let's see if we can get that. Get some up here. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, guys. I'm loving this. Totally loving this. Let's see, get some dark there. Okay. And a couple of more spots. Okay, and then get this little spot here. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to call it good. Just put a few more spots. I don't want to do too much and take away from the flowers. Okay. We're going to call that good. And let me turn it around for you guys so you can see. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the combination of colors from light to dark. And I love the contrast that the fake petals give in between the flowers. And of course, you know how I do. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a photo of this as well as a video for you guys to see. Here are my Instagram people. This was absolutely fun and I love it. I love it. These abstract flowers. So beautiful, and just the way that I feel as a result of creating this. I can do this all day and all night, easy, no problem. I feel amazing. The final piece is amazing, and there's no better feeling. There's no better feeling than to be able to create and just have this peace and serenity take over your mind, body, and spirit. So let me adjust these cameras. And y'all, let me forget to put my gloves on. Shame on y'all. Y'all know how I do. I always forget my gloves. And I have my box of gloves over here. Okay, let me adjust the camera here. And let me wave to some of my Instagram people. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hopefully you can. Okay. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. As you can see on the ticker there, if you want to learn more information on how being creative can truly and totally transform your life, make sure that you click on the link that you see at the bottom of the ticker. For everyone on the main camera is www.paintandelevate.com. For my Instagram people, I know you can't see it, but just go to www.paintandelevate.com. I have an ebook there that explains why people, especially if you're an employee or a business owner, why you feel so overwhelmed and how creative outlets are the solution to deal with that. So make sure you get that. Come next week, I'll have another resource for you guys on there, which will also be for free at the same link. So stay tuned for that. If you saw my Insta story or my Facebook story earlier, I told you guys that I'm in the process of creating more content for you guys, giving you tips, just having heart-to-heart talks with you guys, being more active and engaging with you guys, because with us living in this negative world and everything is just focused on negativity, we need some type of positive way to connect and help one another so we all can get to that place of peace and happiness that we all want, that we all deserve. So stay tuned for that. As usual, I have more episodes lined up for you. And make sure you go and get that free resource, you guys, okay? And it's also a way to connect with me as well. I'm going to have a free master class coming up very soon. Stay tuned for that. I'm also going to have a webinar that'll go more into detail about how we can use creativity to improve our life, as well as explaining some simple techniques that you can try at home. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well. So a lot of things are coming down the pipeline to help you guys. And I'm just so excited. This is my happy place. This is my calling to be able to share these creative outlets in this way to better our community and better society as a whole. So with that, this concludes this episode of Live Painting with Tish. This has been your girl, Tish Dinkins, and I cannot wait to see you guys next week. Have a good one.